Prodigy, welcome home, man, and welcome
Thank
to the
you.
Source, man. How's it feel being home, man?
Incredible. It feels incredible, man. I'm just happy to be back, you know what I mean? Get back to work on all the music and everything we gotta take care of, yeah.
That day, man, when the cops pulled you and Alchemist over, man, what was going through your mind, man?
I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Cause I knew, cause I had a hand in the car and I knew they was gonna find it, cause it was the gun squad that pulled me over.
How'd that feel, man?
It felt like a rude awakening, like because I was in a position where I could have avoided that, but I didn't.
If there was one thing you walked away from your whole recent experience, what is that, man?
First and foremost, you know, that to just take care of my priorities, you know what I mean, as far as like health, business, and you know, just safety, you know what I'm saying, and certain other things like that.
How did you manage to make sense out of the past 3 years or create a sense of normalcy out of your life?
Well, when I realized I had to go in there and do that time, I put it in my mind and decided that, you know, I was gonna go in there and, you know, get my health together, get my body in shape, read a lot, and really, you know, transform myself into a better individual, you know, just enhance myself.
How were you treated in prison, man?
It was pretty good, man. You know, it was all love. You know, a lot of the inmates, it was just all love. Yo, Mom, deep, what up, man? You gotta make them albums, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's basically like the element, the environment, the people that are into our music. You know what I mean? From the hood, from the streets. You know what I mean? But we represent, you know, poverty, you know what I mean, in that environment. So when you know, they put me in there, they put me around the people that I'm already used to being around, you know what I mean, in the streets, in the projects, all around the hoods when we perform and do shows. The only real, you know, stressful part of it is, of course, you got your tools and fuels in there that'll get on your nerves as far as COs and inmates, you know what I mean, and that you can't move. You can't move when you want to move. You're stuck in that place, and you gotta do the things they tell you to do when they tell you to do it. You know what I mean?
So besides reading and working out, what are some of the other things you did, man?
A lot of the things I was doing was like I was writing a lot of blogs and putting it out there on the websites, on the street, and I was writing a lot of lyrics, of course. You know what I mean, for songs, and I tried my hand in some poetry, you know what I'm saying? Just different writing type stuff, sending stuff home to my wife to see how she like it, because she write a lot of poetry. So I tried my hand at that a little bit.
While you were in prison, or initially when you went in prison, you were doing a lot of writing. And some of the stuff that you were writing, you know, was shocking to some people.
Man.
You know, Jay-Z's Illuminati, Obama's a colonialist, stuff like that. What brought about that train of thought, man?
Some of that stuff, I think people might have got it twisted a little bit, because I definitely don't think Jay-Z and Illuminati, like, you know what I mean? I don't know how that got out there, but I definitely said some things about his, a lot of his choices, you know, were questionable to me, you know what I mean? And, but as far as like Jay-Z and the Illuminati and Mason, like, that's just like, speculation, and I don't really deal with too much of that. But I was just going off of the things that I see that's happening in the industry, as far as, you know, just the choices people make, and I was just making my observations of what I seen. As far as Obama is concerned, when the whole campaign was going, when he was running, I'm watching. I never really got into politics. Obama made me want to get into politics and pay attention to that. And I started seeing things that different candidates were saying, and I started comparing. I seen that Ron Paul was actually saying some things that a lot of the other candidates, they didn't want to debate with him about it. Like, they kind of backed up and tried to change the subject a little bit almost. Like, you know, dealing with like the banking system and certain other things that he had brought up that nobody really wanted to touch on. They kind of like danced around the subject. and tried to label him as a conspiracy theorist, and instead of just actually debating the subject, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to the Source, you know what I mean? The new Source is going down, man, you know. Source magazine is looking bigger and better than ever right now, you know what I mean? Well, you loving it. You gonna do this business, kid. We out of here. I'm all deep.